What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of GH. First of all, Sonny and Carly. Let me get them out the way. Um, this is my problem with Sonny and Carly. I'm pretty sure Diane probably not only owns a mansion. This bitch probably got a whole mansion, vacation mansion, up probably in Italy somewhere with the money that Sonny paid her. And here's why I say that. Sonny and Carly don't know when to shut the fuck up. That's the problem. They don't know when to keep their mouth closed. They talk themselves into a lot of legal problems. Um, when Sonny was in the police station with Carly, and he said whoever framed Carly will pay, that's when I felt like Sonny should have shut up and not say that. This is what I'm talking about. It's those type of words. It's what they say that later gets them in legal trouble. You sitting there saying, well, whoever framed my wife is going to pay. So if the cops find out who framed your wife and you find out and then that person ends up dead, guess who they're knocking on? Guess whose door they're knocking on? They're knocking on your door because you made that claim that the person who framed your wife will pay. They heard you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shut up sometime. Damn. Like, go home in the privacy of your home and say stuff like that. You don't say it in a police station. Are you stupid? When the police commissioner is in earshot of you? Like, are you dumb? Shut the hell up sometime. Jesus Christ. They don't know when to shut up. See, this is the reason why initially Carly was looked at as the killer of Mary Pat. Because she ran her fucking mouth in public saying the wrong things. This is why y'all constantly get into legal trouble. Shut the hell up. And that's another reason why Diane loves Jason more as her client. Because Jason doesn't say stupid shit like that, incriminating shit in public. This is why she loves representing Jason more than Sonny. Because they don't know when to shut their mouth. You make her job a hell of a lot more difficult, but at the same time, in a way, I think she loves it because the longer this shit plays out, the more billable hours and money she's making. So it's a win-win for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever for her, but it's a lose for you because not only are you shelling out millions of dollars in legal fees, you can potentially be sitting in prison. Shut your fucking mouth. This right here is the problem with Carly and Sonny. That right here, their mouth. Zip it, throw away the motherfucking key. I don't mean throw the key on the floor. I mean open up a window and throw that bitch out of it. Shut your mouth. Jesus. Like, when will they learn? It's like I say this every video about them. Shut up. God. Damn, for smart people, and I say this because I do feel like Carly and Sonny are relatively intelligent. For intelligent people, they do and say a lot of dumb shit sometimes. It's like, shut your mouth and you will stay out of trouble. That mouth. Keep it closed. Now that rant is over, and I felt like I was justified in giving that rant because I'm tired of it. They're annoying. Furthermore, Sonny, yet again, you fucking up. Where your marriage is concerned, you are fucking up. I'm telling you, you treading on thin ice right now, boy. Um, Carly, of course, went off on Margo, as she always does. Carly, this is why Carly don't have really no female friends. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Carly doesn't like nobody. That's any new woman or anybody that comes to that town, she's on them like a pit bull. Just like she's like a pit bull. You just want to say sit, Carly, sit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you got to give her commands and shit. Excuse me. You got to give her commands and shit. She's just annoying. Like, it's like talking and dealing with a fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like a fucking animal, always on somebody, nipping at their ass. Um, I need some eggnog because this is almost Christmas time in a month. I need some eggnog with some rum in it. This ain't liquor, by the way. This is lemonade. This is homemade lemonade. I actually made it myself. My first time making it. I think it came out pretty good. So yeah, it's like Carly, of course. I mean, I understand where Carly coming from. She has a little bit of a reason to be pissed at the DA due to the fact that instead of letting her go to Shady Brook, you sent her ass to Ferncliff. That was fucked up. I will give it to Carly on that one. That was fucked up for her to send your ass to Ferncliff. That was fucked up. But the evidence was stacked against Carly in that nail case, though. I mean, the evidence was damning. I mean, come on. You claimed that there was a baby blanket. Of course, there wasn't because of Ava. And witnesses were saying that you hated Nell. You made accusations against her. You made threats against her. And of course, she went tumbling down the stairs and you were standing at the top of the stairs. That's probable cause to arrest you. Suffice it to say. So, the DA did have a reason to arrest her. It was a justified arrest. If it wasn't a justified arrest, the judge would have never went forward with the case. But her coming after Mike and Michael and Christina, that right there was unforgivable. Her trying to blackmail Drew, that was crossing the line, ethical and moral. But Sonny, like I said, Sonny was fucking up. And the reason I say Sonny was fucking up, Carly had every right to go off on Sonny too, because it looked like he was trying to defend her. That's where people fuck up. Let me tell you something right now. Man, woman, I don't care what you are. If you are in public, this is some sage advice. If you are in public with your significant other, your spouse, stand by your man or stand by your woman in public. You do not, if you are in the presence of a person that your spouse or significant other do not like, and they're arguing or whatever the case may be, you do not, I repeat, you do not defend or try to defend that person, the enemy, in front of your spouse or significant other. All hell will break loose if you do that. I'm just sage advice. Let me tell you something. This is what you do. In public, you stand by your spouse. Stand by your significant other. In private, if you feel like your spouse or significant other was wrong, then you check their ass in private. Because let me tell you something. It is embarrassing for your spouse to check you in front of your enemy and try and defend that enemy in front of you. It's embarrassing and it makes the enemy feel like they won. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. You don't do that. Like I said, if you feel like your spouse was wrong, check their ass in private. That's more respectable. You know what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. Check them in private. You don't do that in front of a person they don't like, because the person they don't like obviously is going to get some type of amusement out of it. They might not show it, but inside they're laughing. Trust me. And it is embarrassing to do that. So I can understand why Carly went on. See, Sonny digging himself in a hole day by day with this. I'm telling you right now. Even the other day when he asked Jason, she mad? I'm still pissed to even ask that question. Sonny, you might as well dust off that leather couch you got in the living room, that black leather couch. You might as well dust that off, brother, because you're going to be sleeping there for a mighty long time. I'm telling you now. Jesus will be walking on this earth again. I'm telling you now. By the time you think about getting back into Carly's good graces and getting that punani, Jesus will be walking this earth. That's how long it's going to take for you to probably get back in her good graces, is when you see Jesus in public, when you see him personally. That's how long it's going to be. When Cain and Abel come back, that's how long it's going to take. I'm telling you. Sonny, you fucking up. You better go. Flowers and candy ain't going to fix this for you. You better get some real diamonds. Tiffany's $2 million diamonds or something. Hey, do what you gotta do. Hell, throw the flowers and candy in there and a private dinner and chef just to boot. You know what I'm saying? Because you fucking up right now, bruh. Stop doing this shit. You defend. Then on top of that, he went back to go see Margo. Sonny, I'm not liking where this is going, because I predicted this and I'm not liking it. He gonna hit that. I'm telling you. This is typical Sonny. Look at his track record with the women, especially lawyers, female lawyers, minus Diane, because Diane got some sense. Diane always had better sense. Diane was not fooled by them dimples. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't look at Sonny twice. Anytime Diane is in interaction with Sonny, it's always professional. She never had no romantic interest in him, thank God. Because that would have just been another notch in his belt. So, All hail Queen Diane, the goddess of law. Um. So anyway, moving on from that, Drew, I applaud you. I do that because that was one hell of a gift. I'm gonna tell you that gift that he gave Curtis, that was amazing. He is paying for their entire honeymoon, Curtis and Jordan, to go to Fiji. I seen pictures of resorts in Fiji, hotels and stuff like that. Listen, Drew, I'm not even gonna talk to Drew. I'm gonna talk to Billy Miller because I know Billy Miller got money too. Billy Miller, are you looking for a child? I mean, I'm 25, but still, once I shave and stuff like that, I look childlike. If you want to adopt me, I know he owns a couple of restaurants and stuff like that. So if you looking for a child and you want to adopt, because he's 40, so if you looking to adopt, hey, I'll take a trip to Fiji. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's a hell of a gift. Paying for the whole thing. Plus, what was more nice was he left it open ended. So, because he knows that Jordan and Curtis are hella busy. I mean, they could barely decide on a date for the wedding because they were so busy. Her being police commissioner, him being a private eye. So, whenever they can go whenever they want. They don't have to go immediately after the wedding. They can go whenever they got free time. Whenever they finally get some vacation time, they can go anytime. That's a beautiful thing. That was a wonderful gift. That was very beautiful. Um, Moving on to a not so beautiful moment. Jordan, sugar and spice, sweetie pie, honey bunches of oats. Why are you telling people the details of your investigation and what you think? I'm just saying. I just want to know. I want to know this. When Dante was on the scene, he never told Lulu the details of his cases, even when Lulu was pumping him for information. I remember when Lulu tried to use sex to get him to tell her shit, and he still wouldn't do it. That man was a rock. He wouldn't tell her nothing. You couldn't break him. Jordan, why would you tell Ryan that, quote unquote Kevin, that you believe Carly was set up and the hair was planted to misdirect your investigation? Why would you tell him that? That's telling him details of your investigation and what you think. And then you're telling him, oh, we figured the killer, he likes doing. Why are you and Franco telling him this? Why? I get that he's a psychologist, therapist, whatever, and he's probably a profiler too. I get that, but he's not a part of this investigation. He's not helping you on this investigation. Why are you giving him this information? I just want to know. I can understand her telling Carly about it because Carly was a suspect, so it makes sense. But why are you telling him? Shut your mouth. See, this is what I'm talking about. They say the wrong thing to the wrong people. Shut your mouth. I'm just saying, you should not be telling him this. Don't tell him what you think. Oh, Carly was set up to misguide our investigation. He doesn't need to know that. He doesn't need to know that. See, this is like a murder happening in my city. And if I went to the police department and I was in the chief of police's office, the chief of police office, and there's no way the chief is going to tell me what he thinks going on in the investigation. He's not going to tell me that. A civilian, he's not going to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you're gonna have cops on this show, at least be I get it's a soap, they want you to suspend disbelief. I get that, but at least be a little bit realistic with this. I mean, please, for the love of God, just tad bit realistic. Stop telling him shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now he knows what y'all thinking and where y'all going with it, which gives him the opportunity to switch shit up. You know what I'm saying? Which makes it even, harder for you to figure out who's doing this. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling people shit. Just shut your mouth. Um. Anyway, so Finn got his letter from Hayden. And in the letter, Hayden basically says, she regret not trusting them as a couple in their bond. And basically she's going to be in Rome or whatever. And she's going to let him know the dates because she want to meet up with him so they could talk or whatever. Anna is very secure in that relationship. She kept, he didn't want to read the note. for her sake. He didn't want to read the note because he didn't want her to feel, like she's competing or jealous or anything. Anna, let me tell you something. Anna is damn near 60 years old, if not 60. She has been around the block quite a few times, so there is no jealousy in her. You know what I'm saying? And I hate the fact that Finn lied to her. And the reason I say that he lied is because he said there's no unfinished business between him and Hayden. He's done with that. I feel like that's a lie. In the manner, this is a woman he was about to marry. This is a woman he was going to have a child with, that I believe he does have a child with, because last we saw of Hayden, she was very pregnant. Um, so you can't, and she just ran out on you on your wedding day. No explanation, no nothing. You mean to tell me there's no unfinished business on your part? That's a lie. That is a lie. Let me ask y'all that question. This is for men, women. If you had a man that ran out on you that you were going to marry, and this is a person you pledged to spend your life with, he just ran out on you. No explanation, no nothing. So a few months later to a year later, you get into a new relationship. This person sends you an email, a letter, a text, whatever, telling you, I regret this, I regret that. Let's meet up so we could talk. You mean to tell me, and this is for men too, if you had a lady, that would run out on you that you were going to marry, have a child with, etc., etc. You would mean to tell me there would be no unfinished business on your part? That you wouldn't want to know why? For closure's sake? You wouldn't want to know. You're comfortable going the rest of your life not hearing their side of the story. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would need that closure. And that's just me personally. Y'all might say something different, which is fine. For me, I may need that closure. Because you have to know. Because I think if you don't, it's always going to be in the back of your mind. Like, damn, why did they leave like that? We were about to get married. You know what I'm saying? We were in love. We pledged our commitment, our life to each other. And they just ran out. You wouldn't want to know why? That's why I feel like he lied to her. Because it's written all over his fucking face. You're lying. You want to know. You just don't want to hurt her. Or you feel like you might backslide and leave Anna for her if she tells you an answer that, if she gives you a hit that y'all could get back together. It's different reasons for it, but I feel like he's lying. Definitely unfinished business. Definitely. But I do feel like Anna handled it maturely. She was very mature. I feel like she handled it, quite well. Moving on from that. So Aiden is definitely being bullied, of course, by Charlotte. I felt that, but I didn't want to go to that conclusion just in case they put a swerve in there. So I wanted to wait for them to actually say it. But we got confirmation on it. What pissed me off about Willow was she refused to tell Liz and Franco who was doing the bullying. She refused to tell. That's what pissed me off. And I'm going to tell you why it pisses me off. Like Liz said, Franco's not going to act like a vigilante. I feel like they have a right to know who's verbally bullying their son. Well, excuse me, because I know I'm going to get some flack for saying that. Their son, I meant her son. I mean, it kind of slipped out because Franco is a part of these kids' life. He's way more involved than Lucky is, obviously. And I just hate that, not to say that Aiden is his son or nothing, but, that's about to be his stepson, so whatever. And he's there in his life every day, so. Not saying that he's ever going to replace Lucky, but see, this is what I'm talking about. I do feel like she should at least call him and tell Lucky what's going on. Even if he doesn't come back to town or whatever, she should at least call him. But I do agree with a lot of people in my comments because a lot of you did say that maybe she shouldn't call him because it's not fair to Aiden to have Lucky in and out of his life. And let me tell you something, I wholeheartedly agree. I don't think he should be a part of Aiden's life unless he's going to be there full time. But see, that's what brings me to Franco. As much as a lot of us don't like Franco, he's there in those kids' life every day. He's full-time, he's active, he's at parent-teacher meetings, career days, dropping them off to school. He's there. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a parent. Somebody who's there, FaceTiming and all that every day, that don't count to me. And that's what Liz said. She did say a while back that, Aiden and Jake and all them, they FaceTime with Lucky every other day or whatever. I remember she said that. But that doesn't count to me. What Franco's doing, that counts. As much as we don't like him, I do salute him for stepping up and taking on a father figure role for these kids. Because they're three boys. They need some type of father figure. Even if it is Franco. You know, he ain't squeaky clean, obviously, but still. Who is? You know, so as much as we don't like him, I do give him credit for that. So yeah, I really do have to give him credit for it though, honestly. Um, I feel like Willow should have told them who the child was because, like Liz said, they need to get the other child's parent involved in this, and I agree because that's how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not get the other parents involved? And her solution is, oh, she got some brochures or whatever. Oh, wait for Aiden to talk to you or talk to Aiden or whatever. No, 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 no. When there's bullying involved, because I've been through the school system, I've seen bullying, I've dealt with it before. The parents on both sides have to get involved. There is no teacher confidentiality where we can't tell you that. No, 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 no. That's not how that works. You have to tell them who the child is and who the parents are. But Willow did call Lulu to talk about it with Lulu. That's fine. Bring Lulu up to speed and Valentine up to speed on it, but all the parents need to be in a room together to discuss it. The parents and the children. They all need to be in one room in the classroom to talk about the matter and get this straight. That's how you're going to fix this. So I don't know what the hell that teacher talking about, but that's how you handle that. That's a part of handling it. It's probably not going to be the full solution, but it's a good step. Get everybody in the room so they can all talk about it and ask the children, ask Charlotte why she's verbally bullying this boy. Ask her that question. You know what I'm saying? That's how you handle that situation. You don't just say, "Oh, I'm not gonna tell you." No, bitch, you gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm a parent. You telling me a child bullying my child? I want to know who the child is and who their parents are, so we can fix this. That's how you do. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I can't tell you that." Bullshit. Yeah, you can tell me, and you will tell me. Either you're gonna tell me that information, or you're gonna give up that information. There's two differences to that statement. But overall, pretty chill episode today. I enjoyed it for the most part. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought of this episode. I will see you all later. Peace.